core values are an incredibly important part of our life. And the thing is, a lot of us don't really know what our core values are, because we're basically living by them, but they're all at that subconscious level. So basically, core values, they act like a compass to help you lead the amazing life that you want. And it's no matter where you may find yourself within this world, your core values will always show up. Not only that, right, having the right core values, they can improve your decision making, they can help with your productivity, they can help you maximize your achievements, and perhaps most importantly, your ability to be loved and also to love. As you can gather, they are a big deal. And it isn't just saying this. Scientific studies have shown how core values have a whole host of other benefits. So core values, they can be a number of things. They can be personal values of things that are important to us. They could be characteristics and behaviours that motivate us and guide our decisions. They become the fundamental basis of our credibility, our authenticity. It's the basis of what you know to be right and wrong. It's also about that purpose in your life, understanding what that is. So there are a number of different ways that you can begin to find your core values. So I'll go through an exercise now, some ideas as to how you can go and find these. And then I'll offer some more resources that I found useful myself. So the key with your values is that you shouldn't really have any more than 5. What you may find if you do have more is that some of those values are actually represented by some of the others that you will have on your list. So as one first reflection, maybe have a think back to a teacher in school, or it could be a parent, it could be a loved one, basically somebody you admire, and just remind yourself of how they lived their life, the things they believed in, the values that they had, the things that they consistently demonstrated, the words that they said, how they said it. So by reflecting on actions of people who are close to us, who have inspired us, that can be a sign of what our own values are. Another idea is for you to list out a whole series of traits that you see in other people around you. So examples could be accountability. It could be connection, relating to that family. It could be wealth. It could be growth, development, progression, health, wealth. Just try to list out as many experiences and traits as you can. And then the idea is that once you've listed all of these out, begin to prioritize them. Put them in an ordered list. Aim to begin with of, say, 10 to 12. And then narrow them down to go even further. Then go down to 6 or 5. And then go down even further if you need to. So there's 2 ways that you can begin to identify your values. As a third one, which is very similar to the last exercise that I've just demonstrated, you can actually go onto Google and find tools to help with this. So it's like drag and drop exercises where you are presented with, just as I've described, a big list of values that other people have demonstrated and lived their life by. And from that, you begin to pull some of those values into your own list. And then you go through that very same exercise that I mentioned before, where you then take that list and narrow it down further until you're at the core, where essentially you don't want to lose any more of those values from that list.